Have you ever wanted to learn about a different culture? Been interested in how other people live? I picked South Korean culture because it's interested me for a few years. Even though I haven't had the pleasure of experiencing it firsthand, I've learned different things like how to say hello, annyeong for close friends, and more respectfully, annyeonghaseyo. Thank you, which is 감사합니다, different types of foods, greetings, and how important the way you say things is. So throughout this speech, I'll be introducing you to Korean social customs, family values, and their different types of food. Some background on South Korea. Korea was divided between North and South, but it's still united by culture. South Korean culture is influenced by Chinese and Japanese cultures, and that influence can be seen by Confucianism. South Korean social customs are very important. It can determine how you are seen in society's eyes. According to Britannica.com, South Korean culture used to be Confucian dominated. Confucius was a Chinese philosopher, and his teachings were very well respected. His teachings play an important role in how you act and live in South Korea. Its primary purpose is to have harmony. Another important thing you should know is how to properly greet someone. In South Korea, it's very inappropriate and impolite to call someone by their given name, like Sonia, and without the permission, you should always say Miss Waddell. If it's between friends, it's okay. Now, bowing is also very important and shows different levels of respect. If it's between friends, nodding the head slightly is okay. The lower you bow, the more respect that is shown.
For you, first is a very simple bow for when you meet someone. You can use this when you meet someone for the first time or someone you respect. 안녕하세요. So you can just tilt your head down like this. 안녕하세요. But if you do this every time when you meet a good friend, it looks weird.
In South Korea, family is an essential part of social customs and life. As I've hinted a little bit before, with Confucius's main belief of family harmony being the most important thing. According to liveinkorea.kr, family harmony is put above everything else, even individual happiness. Another important aspect of South Korean families is hierarchy. Hierarchy should always be respected at all times if possible. The head of the household is usually the eldest, typically a man. The relationship between parents and children is very fascinating to me. According to AsianSociety.org, in South Korea, children repay the debt of their parents raising them by always being respectful and taking care of them when they cannot do it themselves. South Korean food is an essential way of life there. Their meals are typically a lot bigger than in America. South Korean foods is based on meat, veggies, and rice. This here is bibimbap, which I have tried before, and this is pork belly, which is usually grilled right in front of you. The national dish in Korea is this right here. It's called kimchi. It's sliced radish or cabbage that's been salted, seasoned, and fermented. It's very common to have every day. It's also very common for Korea to have banchan, which is side dishes in Korea, which is why their meals are typically a lot bigger than America. So, Even if you haven't been to South Korea or gotten to experience their culture firsthand, I hope you can take something from this speech. I hope you've learned something new and will continue to want to learn something different. So whether it's their different social customs to their family values or even to the kimchi, I hope you found this entertaining. I hope you enjoyed and take something from my speech. Kamsahamnida and Annyeong.